Ibrahim, the Grand Vizier, militarily focused. Similar as Victor, the Castellan. Never actually read that word. Takes the same amount of time to establish, so I'm guessing it's an offensive or defensive. Plus 20% military unit production, which is very nice, by the way. Offer any units fighting serious territory, gain plus 5 strength. That it seems to be defensive, but takes 3 turns to establish. That's an odd one. He's quite defensive, so I thought this might be a bit more of an offensive one. When establishing an allied foreign capital, so you can put him inside of others' capitals. Allied capitals. That's interesting. So he really gets good use about medieval Renaissance era, just because at that point you are getting alliances. So that's actually kind of cool. Alliance leveling rate is increased with the owner. That's actually very nice. When establishing a foreign capital, none of the owner's city exert loyalty, pressure on your cities. So he pretty much gives you a cultural alliance bonus, which is very cool. I like this one as well. So if you stick him in for another alliance, say you got a military alliance with somebody, like second biggest military in the world, because let's be honest, we'll have the biggest military. Then you can actually forward settle up there as well, which would be very cool. I like that. I like these bonuses. This tree, or this side of the tree. Let's see this side. Grenell units within 10 tiles of the city centre, 10 combat strength, and attacking defensible districts. Okay. My only problem is that these two are very good. I'm gonna guess the same because it's a capital symbol. Yes. Reducing one more grievances per turn. I don't really know how the grievance system works. It just changed the relationship, so now they hold grievances against you, and there's numbers to that, but I don't know what the numbers really are. But this is odd. This is defensive, so military units. Then here you're going to stick it in your own city because the plus 10 combat strength. Actually, no, you want that in a forward settle city, so you kind of want this with that. Which is odd. You want a city right on the border of who you're fighting, because obviously you can't keep them in the city of someone you're attacking, unless you can. I don't know how that works. So these two are quite defensive, like you can't use these when fighting the city's territory. You can't really use these that much when you're sticking them in other people's capitals to get these bonuses, so that's quite odd. It's very odd-sided. Like, I wish it was just down one tree it was defensive, one side was offensive, but that's just a bit weird. Don't know how that was going to work in gameplay.
His own unique promotion tree. He's the only governor that can be established in another civilization and can be a major player in diplomacy.
Didn't say capital, so you can't put him anywhere in a civilization, so it's good for putting him towards... Okay, say you have... Let's think of a real-world situation. Say you have France and Germany in the game, right next to each other in this game, or in real life, right next to each other. So if you stick it, say, in Toulouse, that northeast France, can't think, northeast French city, and you're going to war with Germany, you can stick him there, be allied with them, and then you can get this bonus, which I kind of like, or you get this one, which are both kind of nice. I'd see going for most of his, maybe not this one, because I don't really know how the grievances work. I guess it can actually work in a way of not, like, because usually when you go for military, when you go for a domination victory, everyone just hates you always. So that might actually help people starting to like you. So if you conquer somebody nearby you, their capital, and then you can just get this. I kind of actually like that now. I'm growing to the idea. Anyway, let's carry on.
It also unlocks the Janissary, Suleiman's unique...
Janissary? I swear we already have a Janissary in the game. Okay.
This musketman replacement is stronger and cheaper to build, and starts with a free promotion.
Like the free promotion.
It consumes a population in the city in which it is trained, unless it is trained in a conquered city.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't like that. Unless it's trained into a conquered city. What if that city has been conceded? That is my question to that. Because if the city's been conceded and it still has that, I would be like focusing on a German city that has a Hansa in type thing, because that's going to have amazing production. You can pump out so many Janissaries, that would be really nice. But if it's then conceded towards you and you don't get that, then you're going to be in a permanent war the entire game. Because you're going to not want, well, the entire game for that era, which replacing musketmen is Renaissance era, you're going to keep at war with one civilization. Which I guess actually goes with the Ottoman Empire. Actually, kind of makes sense, like, historically. It just is a bit odd. And I'm not really sure what the Janissary units are, because I've had that already in the game. And I can't think of which they are now.
The Ottoman's unique building is the Grand Bazaar. It replaces the bank in the commercial hub and adds extra amenities and strategic resources that are available.
Okay, it had a little thing in the bottom left. So, +1 amenity for every luxury resource the city has improved. That's bloody incredible. If you conquer a city just that already has a commercial hub with a market, you just buy the Grand Bazaar and the city just love you. Like, the production in that city would be amazing. Anyway,
hub and adds extra amenities and strategic resources that are available in that city.
Oh, I didn't see the strategic resource part.
The building is the Grand Bazaar. It replaces the bank in...
one extra strategic resource for every different type of... Yeah, okay, so that is actually amazing.
In that city. Their unique unit is the Barbary Corsair. This naval raider replaces the privateer.
I swear the Civ already had a unique unit. Like, usually Civs that have 2 unique units, one's the leader bonus. So, like Macedon, I think their pacifists are from Macedon itself, as the heteroi come from Alexander. So that's a bit odd that they've not actually mentioned the unique leaders bonuses before they go into this. Maybe that is the case, and I'm just being weirdly concerned. And also, I didn't hear who this replaced because I was too busy thinking of that.
Extra amenities and strategic resources that are available in that city. Their unique unit is the Barbary Corsair. This naval raider replaces the privateer, but can be
privateer. So Renaissance, I think, again. So they're very Renaissance military based. That's kind of nice.
Coastal raids have no movement cost.
That's also very nice. 115 science you can get now. They didn't mention that. They're increasing the yields by era, which is nice. So I'm trying to think of an equivalent. Like the same for like building settlers or things like that, which is nice. I like that, because then later domination is more of a bonus to it, because it feels like when you've got country versus country both going for domination victory, if the one country defends themselves and waits for their bonuses later on, they're actually worse off than the people who started earlier. They have their war, they pillage all for the greatest value possible, and then they've kind of won the game, which is a bit odd. I'm going to come back to this after they've spoken and talk about these.
Ottoman's unique ability is Great Turkish Bombard. They can construct siege units much faster, and all siege units receive additional combat
So that'll be
strength.
catapults early on.
Conquered cities do not
Bombard
lose
for Renaissance.
population and benefit strength. Construct siege units much faster, and all siege units receive additional combat strength. Conquered cities do not lose population and benefit from amenity and loyalty bonuses while under Ottoman control. As the Ottomans, the medieval and Renaissance eras will be your prime time for conquest. Use your powerful siege units to topple foreign cities.
So this empire they really should have brought out with Rise and Fall, because the Rise and Fall bonuses here are amazing. I like how he uses the Grand Vizier, one of his promotions is Grand Vizier, but it seems like it's very Rise and Fall based. Which, don't mind, it's very good with Rise and Fall. It'd be one of the most powerful cities they added to the game in Rise and Fall. But it's better to bring now with this. Anyway, gonna continue.
And Ibrahim's abilities as governor to secure them. Those cities then serve as
you gain so much loyalty anyway.
More Janissaries. And you can maintain this overwhelming force by building your Grand Bazaar in a number of cities.
So, I think that said then
cities. And Ibrahim's abilities as governor to secure them. Those cities then serve as ideal places to build more Janissaries.
So you can build Janissaries while losing the population after you've captured it.
By building your Grand Bazaar
or is that because it's occupied?
Will you turn the eyes of the world to your victories? How will you lead the Ottomans?
Okay.
Ability is
great face. Let's try to find a better pose.
Cost for this unit. Ottoman's unique.
I want that poster right there, thank you. That's the one I want. Okay. So, overall, Janissary unique unit when the gunpowder technology... Okay, so the unique unit of the Janissaries are actually unique to the leader, Suleiman, instead of the Ottoman Empire. It's weird that they mentioned this one first. I just assumed that meant for the Ottoman Empire. I don't think they actually said it. But anyway, very militarily heavy civ. If this civ is in your game, just defend yourself, I am guessing. Not very good for science, not seeing, or culturally, again, not seeing that one anytime, or religious, just nothing other than domination victory. It doesn't have any negative effects towards them, but nothing positive either, so that's a bit odd. I guess the only positive is the fact that you can keep loyalty and amenities, and you can pretty much increase your bonuses with the Grand Vizier. So you could potentially go for cultural, religious, or scientific victories. They all got a little bit of bonuses from them, those three things I just mentioned, but militarily you're just outstanding. You should just go for that. I love the fact you have siege units. With the promotion, actually, I have a question. Grand Vizier, with the extra 20%, does that give you 70% production towards siege units? That would be pretty amazing for war, just constant war with this civ. Great for amenities. I don't see anything else to do with this civ. Like, it is just incredible. You're incredible navy, and you're incredible on land. That is just extremely good. I guess that's actually all my thoughts on it. I can't think of anything else to say about this civ. Other civs, obviously, you can talk about the other ways they can win, but he has nothing affecting other ways to win, like, except from those three things I mentioned before. Like, there's nothing. So, I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.